So you guys, for the longest time, I wanted to do this type of video, get ready with me, chatty type of video, but I wasn't sure if it was something you guys wanted to see. I talk mostly about perfume, but I love makeup videos. I love get ready with me. And I thought, why not do my own video and show you guys the struggles I have with putting on my makeup? Because I don't know if you know, your girl cannot see. Fun fact, my mom was told when I was about 3 years old that I was going to go blind by the time I was 10 years old unless I had this surgery. And even if I had the surgery, there was like a 50% chance I would still end up blind from the surgery. So my mom took me to get a second opinion, and that optometrist said no, she won't end up blind, but we'll have to gradually increase her prescription every year. And obviously I will wear glasses for the rest of my life. So I've been wearing glasses as long as I can remember. And because of that, when I take my glasses off, it is so hard for me to see what I'm doing when I'm putting on my makeup. So these are like, it's a challenge for me, but I hope you guys enjoy that and the conversation, if nothing else. So I'm not doing a beat face or anything like that. I'm actually getting ready to go to my oldest daughter's house. Today is Thanksgiving Eve, and I am going to be cooking the turkey at her house and the greens at her house. So I kind of wanted to start there with setting boundaries, talking to you guys about that, because I have been cooking for my kids since they were children, this massive Thanksgiving meal. And when I was married to my ex-husband, when we first got married, the expectation was for me to have the food ready the night before Thanksgiving, because that's how he grew up. His mother had this huge meal prepared the night before. So that's what I do. I actually cook the day before, like the morning of Thanksgiving, the food is ready. That's what we eat all day long, is Thanksgiving food. And because that has been the norm, that's what my children have come to expect. But I'm tired, y'all. And it is a lot going to the grocery store, getting all that food, coming home and cooking the food, and staying up all night, because really this is an all-day thing. And what I do is I take off work that Wednesday. I thank God that all my jobs have allowed me to do that. And I take off that Friday because I need to rest because I'm tired. So I started telling my kids I don't want to cook anymore. Now that was just a whole thing. So I ended up cooking, but I started telling them, like, you know, you guys need to help buy the stuff and you need to go to the store and get it. I'll cook the food if you go get it. Yeah, that's just a whole thing right there, because having my daughters go to the store to get this food, they didn't know what to get because I've always done it. And they would FaceTime me from the store. Okay, now what did you say get? How do I pick out sweet potatoes? I don't know what to do. Is this the right half and half? And so it was just this whole thing. I felt like I was at the grocery store with them. What kind of cheese did you say get for the macaroni? So I guess that part is my fault, because I never took them to the store. I would just buy everything, do everything. So they are learning how to do that. But even still, that started last year. This year, I said, I don't even want to have it at my house. I live in an apartment, and having all 6 of my children in the apartment, their significant others, my 7 grandchildren, my partner, and whoever else stops by, it's just too much. So this year we're having it at my oldest daughter's house. So I'm getting ready to go over there. And even with that, it's still it's not together the way that I want it to. But I say all of that to say that I'm trying to learn how to set boundaries and do what's best for me, because I am tired and I just can't do all the stuff that they want me to do. So you guys, I primed my face with this Fenty Primer. This has been my favorite primer for a long time. I really enjoy it, and it's getting low, you guys. So that's what I just primed my face with. But we're gonna start with the makeup. What do you guys think about setting boundaries with your family? That's kind of hard, because the way I was raised, you just you don't do that. You just go with the flow, and you are mad about it, but you still do it even if it's to your own detriment. So I am actually trying not to do that. I love my kids and I enjoy family time, Thanksgiving, but it can't be to where I'm exhausted mentally, physically. I'm actually tired right now because I was up to like 2 in the morning, 2:30, making sweet potato pie. And now I'm getting ready to go back to my daughter's house, and I'm actually behind schedule. So guys, I'm trying to use this as my mirror, but I put concealer on my eyes. I don't use, this is not gonna work. I don't use eyeshadow primer. I tried, but I don't know, I like concealer better. This little mirror, you guys, because I can't see, is my best friend. I love this mirror. It helps me to be able to see more of what I'm doing, but it's super hard. So yeah, I've been trying to set boundaries, not just with my family, but people in general. And it actually feels weird when you first start off setting boundaries, but the more you do it, the better it becomes. So, but speaking of cooking, you guys, as I said, I have 6 children, 5 daughters, 1 son, and I have 7 grandchildren, 4 girls and 3 boys. Most of my children are out of the house. They don't live with me anymore. My oldest daughter is 32. She's about to be 33. And my youngest daughter is 23 years old. So if you can imagine, whenever I cooked meals, they were like huge, massive meals. And I was married and my ex-husband ate a lot. So when you talk about cooking all this food, that's what I'm used to doing. So now that now that all my children are moved out except for my 1 daughter, I don't know how to cook for just myself and her, or just myself. I only know how to make big meals. I've tried so many times to make like a small pot of spaghetti. I don't know how to do that. It always turns out being this huge pot with all of these leftovers. And I'm struggling because I feel like at this point in my life, I'm 48, I'll be 49. I am trying to, my life is completely started all over again. I have to learn how to cook again for just a couple of people, not this huge group of people. And it's been a struggle for me. I actually found myself, I noticed I don't even hardly cook anymore. I just buy processed food, I throw it in the air fryer, and I keep it moving. I can't remember the last time I've cooked like a meal that wasn't a holiday meal. It was just like regular food. No, it's just always something quick, with the exception of HelloFresh. But I stopped getting HelloFresh because I felt like they were sending me the same things over and over again, and I canceled the subscription. I might get it back later, but I'm trying to figure out, how do you learn how to cook for just a couple of people? I don't know. And then, we'll see. By the way, guys, I'm using my Patrick Ta Major Dimensions palette. This is what the palette looks like. And you guys can see I've been playing around with this. So let's see, how am I going to do this today? Because I don't want anything. I'm gonna take this color right here, I think. Yeah. So anyway, I feel like I'm starting over because I'm learning how to cook again for just myself because I've lost my desire to cook. And then I'm learning I realized that my faith in God was based off of trauma. And what I mean by that is, for a long time, I had experiences in my life that were traumatic. And so when I was praying from a place of those experiences, trauma from various events that have happened in my life. And so now that I'm healing and put it in the work, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to relate to God from a place that's not traumatic. And so now that I've realized that, I'm trying to figure out, how do I have a healthy relationship with God that is not trauma-based? So that's been something that I'm trying to work through. So I'm starting my faith journey from the beginning, so to speak. I'm learning how to cook just for a couple of people. And then I'm trying to identify myself not just as somebody's mom or somebody's wife, but just Liz, if that makes sense, because I've been a mom since I was 15 years old. And that was like a huge part of my identity. And I was married to my ex-husband for 19 years. So that was another huge part of my identity. So now that those things are not a part of my identity anymore, like, I'm still a mom, but the role of being a mother is different. I'm not taking people to speech tournaments or a basketball practice, or I'm not scheduling them for school and buying school clothes and making sure they have everything they need. They're grown now and they still call me. Obviously, I'm still their mom, but the role looks different. And so I'm trying to figure out, how do I define, just trying to maneuver through life now with a different role as a mom and not identifying myself in the marriage. It's a different situation now. So, and starting my career over, kind of, because the career I had, the job position, I lost that job a few years ago. And so I'm like Drake, starting from the bottom. So, but it's been a great journey that needed to happen. I'm learning so much about myself and trying to get myself back to a place of confidence where I can go back into a leadership role. I don't like this brush. I think I picked up the wrong one. And I will try to put the colors down below. I want to do just like a neutral eye, but I always like to do glitter. I'm a sparkly type of person, you guys. And it's so funny because I have a hard time seeing. Sometimes I finish doing my makeup, or so I think, I'm done, and then I look in the mirror and I'm like, whoa, that looks crazy. And I don't know why I always pull my eye, like my face on the side when I'm doing my eye makeup. It's really weird. But anyway, guys, I know some of you might be thinking, why don't you get contacts? That would solve your problem. Actually, contacts for someone with my vision they have to be custom made, at least I think for my left eye, and they're uncomfortable and they're on the pricier side. The first time I started wearing contacts, they came in these 2 glass vials and they were the only contacts for 1 year. And so one of the dangers about that was if the glass vial shattered in any way, even if it wasn't visible to the eye, and it got into the contacts, if I put that in my eye, I could cut myself. And after a few months, the contacts became dry. I didn't like them. So now technology has evolved and they have the disposable contacts for people with my vision. The toric lenses is what I wear because I have a very strong astigmatism, especially in my left eye, I think. And I'm really nearsighted. So I need a toric lens. And for my left eye, I need the extended, is it called the extended release toric lens? It has to be custom made. It takes forever to come. And I just feel like I don't see the same out of contacts that I do out of glasses. They're uncomfortable. And now that I'm at that wonderful age where I need bifocals, my glasses have a progressive lens in it. Even if I have on contacts, I will still need glasses when I'm trying to read. So that is why, just in case you were wondering, Liz, why don't you wear contacts? Your eyes are so pretty. I've been hearing that my whole life, but it just doesn't work for me. I don't like it. I prefer to just wear my glasses. I am going to follow up with when I have my yearly appointment with the doctor. I was going to see if they have anything out that's new for people with my vision. But if not, we might continue with the glasses. What do you guys think? I'm just going over my daughter's house, but I think it appears that it looks okay. So we are getting ready to put on my mascara, and this is from YSL. I'll link the name down below. Can I read it? Lash Clash, that's the name of it. So I'm getting ready to put this on. This is actually one of my favorite mascaras. It's a little on the pricier side, but let me see if I can put this on so you guys can see how I put on my mascara. I'm going to attempt to do this in a camera, you guys. I hope this doesn't look too bootleg, but let's see. No, this is not gonna work for me. I'm trying, because I put my mascara on a certain way. I try to do lashes, but I have not mastered it the way that everybody else has, and it always ends up looking crappy. So what I do when I put on my mascara, guys, is I put it at the base of my eye and I blink on it. I blink on the wand. I kind of think of it as like a curling iron. You know how you curl your hair? I don't know if can you guys see what I'm doing? Let me hold it up so you guys can possibly see. And you see how you see my lashes from one to the other, from one eye to the other. So I don't know if you guys can see, like, there is a huge difference in my lashes. And then after I do the base, I kind of do the top a little bit. You guys see that? It looks pretty. I'll see when I put my glasses on, but from here, it looks like Super cute. Yeah, I think I like it. I'll see when I put my glasses on though. So that's one eye, and it really stretches when I'm just blinking. It stretches, to me, it stretches my lashes versus if I just do like this. You know how you wiggle it? To me, the effect is not the same. Like it gets full, but it doesn't stretch it the way that I want. So when I do it this way, can you guys see like how it stretches? How it stretched? I see I got mascara on my eyelid. I'll fix that. Okay, what do you guys think? Oh, I gotta fix that mascara. What do you guys think? I really like this because I feel like it does well for me where I don't have to wear lashes. This wand is not the best for doing my lower lashes. I'm not really good at that. I kind of prefer the L'Oreal telescopic carbon black one or the Benefits brow one because of the way the wand is made, but I'm just going over my daughter's house. I think my lashes are lashing. I like how they look. At least it looks good here. So, you know, it's funny, ladies, that we do all this stuff to make ourselves look cute. And a lot of men prefer women without makeup. Like, I noticed that my partner likes it when I don't have on my hair and my makeup. I love it, but he's actually said to me, I don't need all of this stuff. And I don't say that I need it, but I do like it. I like the fun of it. You know, it's part of being a girl. So, you guys, I just got this Yummy Skin Glow Serum in the mail from Danessa Myricks. So I'm going to put this on. That's why I'm putting on makeup. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. I want to wear this and see how this goes. This is like a priming face serum. And you can wear it alone or with foundation. So let's try it. This is what it looks like. Ooh, you guys see that? I like how that looks. Let's see. No, we don't have any fancy tricks over here when we put on our stuff. We just put it on and hope that it works. I hope. I think I'm tired and it's so funny. I'm trying to do this up here so I don't have to put my head down, but it's really hard to see what I'm doing. From what I see, it looks like it's glowing. Y'all see this ugly little pimple thing here? I had a bad sinus infection a couple of weeks ago. I thought I had COVID. I did not know sinus infections can take you out like that. But when I did, my skin just went berserk. And I got that zit pimple that refuses to leave. What do you think, guys? It's hard for me to see, but it feels like from here it's giving glow. And I'm losing light. I just thought about noticed that. What do you think, you guys? I think it's very sheer, gives a nice glow. I think it will look amazing under some foundation. I like the glow. I love the glow. I don't know if you guys know that. So I am actually going to put this foundation on. Why are you doing all of this? It's just going over your daughter's house. I know, but we've already started, so let's just finish. So my cousin has a friend who started her own makeup brand called Roche. And she sent me this foundation to test out. This is called Renaissance. It's supposed to be a radiant long wear hydrating foundation. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this on just to test it out, see how it does in the day. So I noticed, I know a lot of you guys, not a lot, but some of you may be like me where you were married before and you're starting over in relationships. So how do you feel about that? Like if you were in a long-term relationship, the relationship ended and now you're out there in these dating streets again, or you're not necessarily in the dating streets like myself. You have found someone else, but you're trying to adjust being with someone else. Are any of you experiencing anything like that? What are your thoughts on dating and starting over again? I think that it can be challenging, especially if you were used to something else, but it can also be rewarding if you get it right the second time around. What do you think? Let me put on my glasses and see. Not bad. It's not bad. The lighting in here isn't great, but what do you guys think of this foundation? I don't think it's a bad foundation. We'll see how it wears through the day, but looks like it's like medium coverage. I can still see my hyperpigmentation without my glasses. So, oh, y'all, these moles, they just pop up everywhere. Ugh. So let me try to do my eyebrows. I really want the, what is it, microblading? Because this is one of the hardest parts for me. I mean, they look okay. One day I'm gonna get that microblading, you guys, so I don't even have to fool around with it. And I'm gonna take this Juvia's Place. It would help if I took off this plastic. This is the Juvia's Place liquid lipstick from their coffee shop line. This is salted caramel. It's lip gloss actually. And the color is salted caramel. And here's this little applicator. It smells so good. I'll take you to the coffee shop. It smells so good. Okay, what do y'all think? We're done. We are done. Just going over my oldest daughter's house, and I think she's super excited to host this year. I don't think I know my child. She's super excited to host, and she's going to attempt to make some yams. So you go, Desiree, you do it. I'm gonna bring that girl on this channel one day, y'all. Just get ready. That's all I can say is get ready, get ready, get ready. I'm gonna put my hair in a ponytail. And this is going to be my scent of the day. This is Camera from Lattafa. And oh my God, it smells so good. We're doing this today, and tomorrow we're going to do the Thanksgiving. We're gonna do the Thanksgiving fragrance, Angel Share. Oh my gosh. Woo! This is so good. It's so good. Y'all, I've been spraying my perfume the way Sharita M said in her video on why your fragrances don't last. And it has been a game changer. Did y'all see that video? But definitely a game changer. And this stuff right here, this is my first time wearing it since it's been cold. And you know, with these fragrances, you gotta let them sit. This, let me spray a little more. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Ah, smell amazing. Oh, camera, baby. Wow. The hype was real on this one, you guys. I'll take you to the coffee shop. I'll let you get the latte pop. Keep drinking, boy, don't you stop. I don't know why that candy shop song is in my head. It would help if I took my glasses off. Oh my goodness, this camera. Woo, woo, woo. What was that Martin would say? Woo, 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 woo. This smells so good. Okay, y'all. Finally, I was supposed to be gone hours ago, but I was tired. I was up till like 2 in the morning cooking. Thank goodness I had some of my YouTube buddies keep me company watching their videos. Girl, that Denise, no, she's something else. She is so funny. My gosh, I bet she would just be a whole vibe hanging out with her. And I watched Keiko, who would also be a vibe. I think I would have fun hanging out with all you guys, actually. Okay, y'all, what do you think? It's very simple, but not simple because I did all the extra stuff. But I just got on some gloss. I have on some very simple eyeshadow. My lashes, I feel like lashes just make the whole look. So, and my salted caramel lip gloss from Juvia's Place. So let me know what you guys think. What did you think about this glow serum when you saw it? Do you have this? Do you think this is something that you want to try? I think that I like this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this chat. Just some things that were on my mind. If you guys are moms out there, what do you think about being an empty nester, like when your children move out? Do you think that is really going to impact your life, or you just living your best life? Don't get me wrong, I love not having to worry about babysitters and feeding people and all of that stuff, but my life has changed now that my children are grown, and I don't do as much for my grandchildren that I used to do. Like I used to, if you saw my oldest granddaughter, you would have thought she was my child. I had her with me all the time. But now that I've moved kind of not too deep into Northwest Indiana, but I live like 25, 30 miles from my family, I don't see them as often as I used to. So the things that I used to do, it's no more. I'm just worried about me mostly. So what do you guys think about that? If you're an empty nester, as they call it, or when that time comes, how do you think it will affect your life? Do you feel like you will have to start all over again cooking, or, you know, is that your space now? You know, for me, I feel like it's an adjustment that I'm still learning how to make, but it's all good though, in the best way possible. So, and then with relationships, what do you think about that? Like, have you been with the same person forever? Or, you know, if you don't want to talk about it, I totally get it. But I know for me, transitioning from a long-term relationship to starting over, you know, it's different. Not bad, you know, but it's definitely different, and there's always some adjustments there. But I thank God for the journey that I'm in, because even starting over with my faith, which is like a whole nother subject, but I'm learning things about myself and God that I didn't know about before. It was everything I knew about God was what I was told, church and all of that. But I do think that if you're a Christian, you need to know God for yourself, not just for what you were told. But anyway, I can go on talking forever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What do you think of my lashes? I think they're cute. They're lashing, they're giving, semi-giving. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you have stuck around to the end, please consider subscribing to my channel. Remember how blessed and highly favored you are. Stay safe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.